Marvel news,
baby. And I love the love X-Men 97 is getting nothing but good. As far as from what I've seen with my own two eyes, nothing but love at every crack and crevice I have turned to. That's awesome to me.
There's two shows that are hitting the streets hot right now. One of them I'm watching, Shogun, which is fire, and of course the other one, X-Men 97.
Crazy.
Literally all on my timeline. Yo, Shogun. Yo, X-Men 97. Yo, it's X-Men 97 is fire.
Then they're saying they're saying the streets are saying they want this animation to be what Marvel animation should be moving forward.
I like it.
Keep it one thing.
I like it because it's new age, but it's still giving me old school vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the new age way of how an animation should look with an old school undertone to it. But speaking of which, episode 4 of X-Men 97.
Yes.
If y'all haven't watched, just know this is a spoiler, but we're going to spoil it for you. It started off with, it's Jubilee's birthday.
Yes, it is. How old is she turning?
18, which is awesome because as an 18-year-old, what do you want to do? Want to go hang out, party, chill with your friends. Right. Magneto has other plans.
He's being who he has to be. He's like, nah.
You don't think Professor X would let her go chill for a little bit? Yes.
I guess so.
Yes, he will. Come on.
As the newly crowned leader, like, I gotta be strict.
But nah, after seeing what just happened.
Oh, come on. They even mentioned it. Like, yo.
Yeah, Sinister is out here still.
A clone just walked out the crib the other day. Like, what you... I know it's your birthday and all.
We gotta get our...
We gotta let things cool down, like, quick. But she insisted, but, Sunspot, her and the man, I just wanted to say Magneto was, during that whole breakfast scene and Magneto coming in, he was... You ever seen that movie, The Breakfast Club? The kids in detention. You remember the principal?
Yeah.
That was Magneto.
That was Magneto?
Yes, he was giving me that. Anyways.
I mean, he is an old fart, but yeah.
After that, she goes to her room, doesn't she?
She goes to her room and she starts venting to Sunspot because obviously she wants to go to the arcade like she said she wanted to do.
My thing is, did that system just pop up there? Because she
that's what they said.
She wasn't. Yeah,
she said, where did this come from?
Okay, just making sure. I just wanted to make sure.
And this, in what we are talking about, is basically a Motendo.
Because it was Motendo Life Death Part 1. That was just Part 1.
Oh, it makes sense, bro. You know Mojo.
Hell, bro, remember when we first saw him in the other X-Men?
Yes.
We didn't just get one episode of him.
Yeah. We got a couple. We kept coming back.
Of course.
So, of course, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back
Mojo.
again. Mojo's back. Tell a friend.
And you know what I loved about all of it? Not that I like Mojo. He was skinny, but the reason why he was skinny.
Basically, he lost all his viewers.
And he feeds off of great viewership.
But this one is different. He switched it up. He basically turned over to the video game world.
Yes.
So my man basically is out here doing...
He pretty much jinxed himself.
What is it called? Twitch?
Oh my, you're dumb.
He's twitching. He needs his views up. He needs his views up.
You're dumb. As we're doing this, I just realized he jinxed himself. Out of all the people you could have got out of the X-Men to run this simulation on, you ran it on someone who loves to play video games.
She got the cheat codes on deck.
He was doomed from the beginning.
You should have got Beast.
I didn't realize it.
You should have got Beast in there. Scott.
Oh God, she was ready for all that.
Somebody that's never played a video game in their life.
But yeah, he got him in the video game world, and you know how that.
Shoot, even Logan. He never sniffed a video game in his life.
And then they got him in there. Things went crazy.
Things were dope. So the video game was basically a simulation of all her memories. So she was running through all these levels that were basically her memories.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting because we also got to see a future Jubilee.
Wow, that was... Not only did we get to see a future Jubilee, we get to see what her powers can be.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about how, is it the fact that she's an older Jubilee that her powers got stronger?
Grew?
Or is it the fact that she's young and she doesn't really care and she's lollygagging around, so she never really got a hold of her full potential yet?
It could be
a mixture
of both.
Yeah.
It could be a mixture of both.
I can see that. That. Regardless, her powers are fire.
Yeah, it's interesting to... Man, she made a... what was that? A spirit bomb? The heck was that? And they both made it and she's like, yo, let me get it.
And do it.
No.
Knock Mojo out of here.
And not for nothing, we got 2 episodes in one, because when that segment was over...
Which was confusing because me and you looked at each other like, is this the next episode?
Yeah.
Basically, I don't know if you remember, episode 3 ended with Storm meeting up with Forge. And that was in Texas.
Mm-hmm. And she's still dealing with not having her powers.
Yeah. It sucks. But her and Forge are living in this cabin. And it looks like Forge is basically trying to get her powers back. He's trying to find a way to get her powers back.
In doing so, it looks like Forge is falling in love.
He literally said, I love you. Which is kind of crazy, because how long have y'all been chilling with? I don't know how long y'all be chilling with him until you say the L word, but whatever.
What's crazy is when he professed his love to her and she slapped him.
Slapped the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm. He's lucky that Storm without the powers.
Mind you, why was she upset? Because Forge finally confessed what he has done.
But I'm not giving an excuse as to what he's done. He did it under the notion of someone else and got duped.
He got duped because he didn't officially make that mechanism
for that. It wasn't for that. Exactly. Someone else took it and
turned it into an anti-mutant campaign machine to get rid of mutants' powers. I understand why Aurora is upset. I felt like she took it a little too far.
For sure.
Because he's here to help. He's here to help. He's trying to help. It's not working yet, but I feel like it's going to work.
The fact that he told her, the fact that he tells you that, you know what I mean?
Right, because he has a point. If he says that straight up when he first meets her, she's turning the other way. I'm never coming with you. Like, we're not even going to figure out how to get your powers back. I'm out. I'm going to figure it out myself.
Damn, man.
But what really threw me off is, okay, she slaps him. She runs upstairs. Apparently, she goes to sleep. And I thought this was a dream or a nightmare. Because then she falls through the roof or the first floor.
Yeah.
And Forge is like, are you okay? And next thing you know, can I tell you something weird? I don't know if you noticed. I mean, she did talk about the owl, how the owl was always stuck in the same place, how the wind always goes east, but it doesn't go anywhere else. That owl was in the house at one point, and I pointed it out to you. I was like, why is that owl all the way up in the corner just chilling? You notice that? I'm going to go back to it so you can see.
And didn't he mention the owl at one point?
He did. He did mention the owl when they were riding the horses.
What did he say? Do you remember?
I don't remember exactly. I just know what Aurora said, how the owl is basically just in constant limbo. You know what I'm saying? Like, the owl's just stuck in the plains. Doesn't go anywhere else, just like the wind. The winds never go past the east. That's what she said. So maybe this whole thing is not real? Maybe? Am I tripping? Because then at the end, the owl becomes this monster that, what did he say? I feed off of misery? That was crazy. And the whole time she's been miserable. She might be stuck into, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
I don't know what's going on. And that's how they ended, which is crazy. Forge gets bit by the owl. And remember that purple stuff? It looked like a disease, it's like poison. Like, what was that about? And then Aurora and the monster owl are talking, and it, he, she, whatever it is saying, I'm not gonna let this meal go to waste. I feed off of misery. I was like, what? What's going on here? I've never seen this thing in my life.
You just threw me off. Like, I got me thinking of it. Like, I don't know.
I've never seen this thing in my life.
That's X-Men for you. That's freaking X-Men for you.
She's probably gonna unlock her powers some way, somehow, through this. So it's gonna be interesting. I like how when she got into the chamber, you know that she has she's claustrophobic, and she was in there like breathing it out. I give you that. That was cool, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next episode.
Damn, man.
It was interesting.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Safe to say, X-Men 97 is living up to all the expectations.
Yes, it is. I think they said there's only going to be 10 episodes this season, though. And we are on episode 5. Not bad. 5 more episodes?
It's cool considering the length of these episodes. I can't be that greedy.
Remember, the original series, the episodes were only 22 minutes.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to give me 10 episodes at this length,
29, 36, 32, you're giving me...
You're giving me quality stuff.
You're giving me some...
And if the stories are like this...
The stories are fire. The stories are fire. I like it. I like what's going on. I like the fact that it's... The X-Men are here, but they're not fully united. Professor X ain't here. Magnus is the captain right now. Scott and Jean are in like limbo with their love life.
I have an eerie feeling there's so much to come, and
in a bad way.
In a bad way.
In a real bad way. But we'll see what happens next week. I feel like in next week's episode of
You're stupid.
Till next time, y'all.